What is going on, guys? It's your boy D. We're back, so I'm doing something different today. Pretty much gonna go over my day-to-day, especially in terms of working out and dieting. Pretty much I'm working on getting to that competing, the competing kind of form. Now, I'm still in the work, still got things working on, still things I'm working towards. More so, I should say. So more than anything, this is just gonna be showing you what I eat, what I have, supplements that I take, how I kind of portion my meals out, and where I am right now in the process. I mean, you can kind of tell like I'm leaning out, because that's definitely where I am right now in terms of goals, or in terms of like the process. I bulked up last year, around the end of last year, the winter portion, more so end of summer to winter. And now I'm starting to cut, and then around July I'll start bulking up again. So I'm essentially just trying to see how small I'll get, or lean, and then we're gonna hit it hard. But anyways, I mean, you can see like I'm looking better and better every day. But we're gonna cut to the video, and we're gonna start in the morning. Peace.
Good morning, folks. What's going on? So we're back in the morning, and forgive my voice. We're back in the morning, and I'm pretty much gonna go through dietary wise and show you what I'm doing in terms to reach my goal, pretty much, and that's cutting, trying to get down to the leanest that I possibly can over the next couple of months, through around the mid to end of July, and from there we'll start bulking back up. So right now, as I'm cutting, I'm trying to maintain more protein in my diet and less carbs. So a good rule of thumb, I guess I've learned, is you want to maintain about 1 gram of protein to every pound of body weight. And while cutting, you're gonna up that, because when you cut your carbs, you up your protein. So that's around, for me, 240 grams of protein. So we're gonna cut to that, and I'm gonna show you what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and then we're gonna do dinner, and we're gonna wrap this video up. So, all right, guys. So I got a few things out right now. I just wanted to show you. So for breakfast, I typically have this, and because I'm away from home right now for a substantial amount of time, you gotta make do with what you have. So with this turkey sausage, 65% less fat, one serving is about 8 grams of protein. So this has 6.5 servings in it. I'm gonna take 2. So I'm gonna end up with about 16 grams of protein. Again, you wanna keep your carbs low, but if you check this out, let's see if you guys can focus. Come on now. Anyway, so right here it says 8 grams of protein. Probably can't see it. And above, you have total carbohydrates right there, 5 grams. And then, forgive me for that one. So this is what I have right now. So I went to the store and I got like 6 of these, which would typically hold me for the week. I'll just do it like every week. This right here itself is 44 grams of protein and 0 grams of carbs. So that's perfect. This will be my primary protein source for the day. So I have 44 grams of protein right there, plus 16. I got some protein powder right here. Each scoop is 25 grams. Well, each serving is 25 grams of protein. So I'll probably do 2 to 3 scoops of that. And I have my oatmeal, always my form of carbs. This also has 6 grams of protein and 54 grams of carbs. Makes sense. Got that real Nedley's apple walnut Quaker oatmeal. So that's what we're gonna get going. That's gonna be my breakfast: sausage and oatmeal, maybe a little bit of protein. Already got my water good to go. Some other stuff that I typically do every single day, because once again, I'm just trying to stay in the best state I possibly can in terms of cutting. We got thermogenics, so I typically take 2 pills of thermos. I have a creatine monohydrate. Take 2 pills 2 times a day. And if people want to know more about that, we can get into it. Creatine is good for opening up, the blood flow into the muscles and everything, especially in terms of building muscle and recovery. One of the key things to building muscle is ensuring you got good water flow and good blood flow into the muscle and the cellular level. Once that happens, you're able to pump that muscle up The more that muscle is pumped up, the more it can expand, the more you can get those cells growing, fluctuating, stuff like that, right? We can go deeper, and then I got the branched chain amino acids right there. So let's get into it, and I'll show you what I'm works. All right, guys, so I'm back. Got breakfast ready for you. Pretty much got the sausage cut up. Got oatmeal ready. Got my 3 creatine monohydrate pills, the white ones. My thermos. So the thing about the thermos, right? The recommended dosage says 1 pill, right? But it really depends based off of your body size and how it. All right, guys, so I'm back. The video kind of cut out, so I had to adjust that a little bit. So as I was saying, with in terms of creatine monohydrate, I take the recommended dosage, right? 3 pills twice a day while you're eating. If you can get it in while you eat, depending, because you know things happen. For the thermogenics, as I was saying, it really depends based on your body weight and size and how it affects you. Personally, with me, 1 pill really don't do anything, so I take 2. But once again, the biggest thing about that is make sure that you're drinking as much water as possible during the day. You want to keep your system filtered out. You want to keep a healthy a healthy system. So if you want to know what I have, this is what I'm using for thermogenics right here. This is what I'm using for creatine monohydrate pills, Body Tech creatine monohydrate, right? That's my protein, cinnamon cereal, it's amazing. Branched chain amino acid powder, just put it in my water bottle before I work out and put it in after the gym. So I'll show you that a little bit later. But pretty much this is breakfast, right? It doesn't seem like a lot. It's not a lot. The primary goal is cutting but still maintaining a healthy amount of protein and a lowered amount of carbs, but still a decent amount. So you can keep like protein synthesis and stuff like that going on, right? I'm not gonna get into the weeds and details about it, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie and tell you that I know everything. I don't. I know that it's working and I can see the results. Hell, I might even post pictures. But anyway, I'm gonna get this down, then I'm gonna head out, go to class, and then I'll come back to you guys for lunch and I'll show you about that. But before I go, right, so this is Smucker's Natural Creamy Peanut Butter, 8 grams protein per serving. That's 190 calories, right? So that's about 2 spoons, but however, I do pretty much half of a spoon, and the most I'll pretty much do, if that, is 1 spoon. So I'll get, honestly, 4 to 4.5, maybe 5 grams of protein, depending on how I'm feeling. I might do the full serving and get 8. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I got. I'm gonna eat this up, head off to class, and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys, so like I told you, I'll get back to you on lunch. All right, so this is what I got. I got my protein shake right here. I got 1 scoop of protein, that's 25 grams. If I'm correct, yeah, 25 grams of protein. I have, I would say, about 22 grams of chicken for protein. I got some rice. This is what I typically snack on, imitation crab, right? This is like, what does it say, 16 grams? What is it? It's 6 grams per serving, 16 grams per container. So this will be around 8 grams that I'll be having from that. And yeah, so that's pretty much what I got right now. Getting ready to cram this down. And once again, as I was saying, like one of the hardest parts, and I hope it kind of gets a good take on it. One of the hardest parts about cutting and trimming down, but while trying to maintain as much muscle as possible, is that like you're going to be eating less, and you're slowly going to, you know, be cutting down on your calories, cutting down on carbs, increasing like your protein intake. And it's going to take a toll on you at first because you have to adjust to it. Your body has to adjust. You may have headaches sometimes, and that's why, like, I would tell people, do it in steps. Don't try and cut everything at once. Do it very slowly. So I've been doing this for a little bit of time, but anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. All right, guys, so that's meal number 2 that's down, and I'll see you guys for dinner or right before I hit my workout. All right, guys, so I am back. I just got done with my workout. About to get the goodies together for dinner. And I'm just about to take you through what I'm about to have. Well, one thing I do definitely want to say and reiterate, and I'll do it time after time after time. Any goal that you guys set, it's gonna be difficult like the first time you approach it. I mean, it's just like, literally, it's just like, you know, fucking physics, right? Any object
that is at rest has to overcome friction and stuff like that to get in motion. It's just like that with working out and approaching things for the first time. It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be tough, but you just gonna you gotta push through. And once you push through that forward momentum, you gonna keep going. You might have some fucking hills, some valleys, all of that, but that's gonna come. Once you get that motion going, you're good to go. The hard part is getting started on anything that you set your mind to it. Always gonna be the hard part. And once you get there and you see the results, you see where it's taking you, it becomes very intoxicating. I guess that's the best way to put it. And the ball, you realize, is always in your court. Just gotta take the shot. But anyway, got done with my workout. Had a solid ass chest day. Real talk, solid ass chest day. And I'll do my best to put like what I did up on the video, like right now if I can. And maybe in another video I'll post like pictures of my progression, especially from where I started off, maybe last year to where I am now, because like one of the biggest issues that I faced was inconsistency due to many different factors. Some that I put on myself, some that I just had no control of. But you always gotta fight through. You always gotta find a reason to keep moving forward and not find every reason why you keep going back. That's the easiest thing to do. Real talk, the easiest thing to do is like find every reason why you can't do something. But once you find one reason why you can, you keep it moving. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I'm having for dinner. Alright folks, so going in this little refrigerator right here, like I said, I'm not in town. I'm up here in Newport, Rhode Island for my training and stuff, so you gotta make do with what you got and what you have. And as I was showing you, I got the crab meat, got pulled pork, for my cheat day, when I want to go a little bit, a little over. I have a bunch of chicken, right? So one of these I'm gonna have every single day. I have turkey sausage, 65% fat. I have 3 packs of that, and that's for the most part what I have for breakfast and oatmeal. I got some bags of chicken down here. Gotta stay lean, gotta keep the lean and stuff in your system. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get this chicken out. It's not a lot left, right? Not a lot left. I had the majority of it already. Next thing is a protein right here. I'm gonna cut to when I get it open and in the cup. All right, folks, so like I told you, I'm gonna get back to you once I got this open. I went ahead and set everything up. Yes, that's the rest of the chicken that I'm having. I know some people are like, dang, man, like, that's low. That's not as much protein as I thought. You have to realize I ate slightly over half for lunch. I had sausage and oatmeal for breakfast. I already had a scoop of this for lunch, right? So that's already 25 grams. I'm about to have 2 more scoops, so that's 50 grams of protein right there, 210 calories. I'm gonna put some branched chain amino acids in the water, got a scoop of peanut butter, half of the rice for carbs. That's gonna be roughly like 20 something grams of carbs right there. Got rice cakes right here. 1 rice cake is 70 calories, and that's 11 grams of carbs, right? So it's all about balance. It's all about balance and monitoring what you eat. And it's just a constant work in progress for me. I'm not gonna say I got everything together, because I don't, but I'm definitely doing better right now. That's 1 scoop. Let's get this other one. And what you guys will realize, the more you start eating and working out, this shit don't last. Some people be like, they can hold on to protein and stuff for a while. I'm like, nah, not me. Not me. So I'm putting that right there. Put the top on. And then we're gonna get this shaking. So then, cool. Shake that up. I'll put a scoop of this in there. I'm gonna heat the chicken up. Heat half that rice up. Put it on the plate. Eat it. Scoop of peanut butter, and then I'll go over all the calories and the breakdown. That'll pretty much be the end of the video. Alright folks, so I'm back, finished dinner. Now I'm about to give you a rundown of pretty much the calorie breakdown, protein and carbs. I'm leaving fat out, because in the grand scheme of things, don't worry about it as long as it's healthy fats and you're tracking how many grams of it and where it's coming from and what kind, saturated, unsaturated, you're good to go. So I was saying earlier that you typically want to do like 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, especially when cutting, and you want to reduce your carbs. Depending on who you are, you may defer, you may default to something else, but I'll say a good bit, right? So I'm sitting at a solid 190 right now. And I know a lot of people look at me like, bro, you don't even look 190. You look like you're 178, 180. I'm sitting around 190, fluctuating up to 195 and back down, but still cutting a good bit. So the overall calorie breakdown, 1,393 calories. So we can go ahead, we'll say we'll round it up to 1,400, right? Grams of protein. So I got 176 grams of protein, 111 grams of carbs. And I mean, if you guys want me to do the breakdown, I will. So 220 calories came from chicken, 0 carbs, 44 grams of protein, 180 calories came from sausage, 16 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, 83 calories came from crab. That's what I snack on. 9 grams of protein, 16 grams of carbs, rice 360 calories, 6 grams of proteins, 64 grams of carbs, whey 75 grams of protein, 0 carbs, 220 calories, rice cakes 140 calories for 2, 22 grams of carbs, and for like the scoop of peanut butter that I got, 8 grams of protein, which is 190 calories. So rounded out, came about 1,400. Still got to get my protein up to at least 200. So I'm probably gonna go grab like some real lean jerky, chicken jerky, probably that and beef jerky, and that'll kind of end my night on top of this rice cake right here that I'm about to enjoy. Outside of that, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's your boy D, and as always, I'm out. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, hit the bell for notifications, subscribe.